Hey guys, today I have a video on Shapermint for you guys. This is on their leak-proof stretch briefs. These are so innovative. I can't wait to get into the deets. But before that, let's do the whole YouTube thing. If you're new here, I'd love to have you subscribe. If you want to join my little YouTube family, I do have my social media down below. And if you found this useful, please like and share. Also, this video is sponsored by Shapermint, and I'm so grateful to work with them again. I absolutely enjoy and love their products, so this is just like a win-win situation with working with them. Okay, let's jump into these leak-proof stretch briefs. They do come in these little baggies right here, and that's what they look like. I will also show a little try on so you guys can actually see one of the pairs on me, but it comes with two sizes, and I'll try to put them here on the screen so you guys can actually see what I am reading. But there is small to extra large, and then I will have the waist and hip measurements. And then we have 2XL to 4XL, and then those are the waist and hip measurements down below. So what are these leak-proof stretch briefs? They're basically like period underwears, and not those ones that you like stain and you're like, oh god, these are gonna be like designated for on my period. These actually like protect you from leaks, which is absolutely amazing. I am someone who has a very heavy flow and, you know, constantly have leaks all the time. So when they asked me if I wanted to try these out, I was like, yes. I am so curious and want to know what is the deets on this. And I did really put this through the ringer during my whole period week. I washed them, you know, a few times and like wore them, and then kind of used it also on the last days of my period to see how much it would absorb. Okay, so the whole gist of this is that it has mild to moderate leaks. It's like a backup when you're on your period, and it can hold up to 3 teaspoons of liquid, basically, which would be like your, you know, when you're on your period. These are breathable, stretchy fabric. It's very comfortable, but at the same time, it kind of like feels snug. And I'm one of those people, when I'm on my period, I like to feel like snug and everything's together, especially because you're cramping, you don't feel good. So you always feel like more bloated. And I feel like this is really nice because they're not like too tight where you feel like constricted, but they're just enough snug where you feel like together, if that makes sense. Last thing is that they are quick dry antimicrobial gazette, and they are made of polyamide elastane, and then the inside of the gazette is made from polyester. I will have links to it down below if you're interested. You wash these with cold water, no chlorine, and you tumble dry low. And like I said, they do come in their little baggies, so if you wanted to store them in your, you know, like in your drawer with these, so you know specifically which ones are your leak ones, you could use these. But let me go ahead and show you the undies themselves. They are very high cut, and I feel like for my size, and because I have really wide hips, you'll see on the try on that they fit really nice. They're like more of a large brief. They feel nice and like snug on, where they hold everything together, especially when you're on your period. Like I said, you don't feel good, so I feel like it feels good to feel like a little bit like held together in place. And because these are more shaperwear at the same time, they are high-waisted and just kind of bring everything a little bit together. The inside lining looks like this. I feel like it's really visible here on the beige pair, but this is what they look like. This is the one that I use the most. I left the other one new for this video, but I washed this like 3 different times, and it's, you know, their stuff is really great. I have had some of their stuff for years now, and it really does last. It's really great material, and the way it's handmade, the material is nice and like thick and really well made. But this is what the inside looks like, and this is what actually holds. And I like the fact that It goes all the way from like this upper area here in the front all the way to the back of your butt. And if you, like, let's be honest here, when you are on your period, that junk, especially if you have like a heavier flow, it sometimes like just goes everywhere and you're just like, what the hell, dude? And a lot of times if you're somebody like me who has a heavier flow, you have to use like double sanitary pads. And so I really like the fact that this like literally covers like from front to back, like the whole space, because that's where you usually get your leaks, is in those areas where you least expect it. And you're like, how the hell did I get a stain up here? And so I really like that it covers like up to half of your butt basically, and really has that nice thick lining so you feel nice and protected and that you're not going to leak. I did test this out as like a period underwear by itself the last like 2 days of my period. I know that there's people who love like period underwears for those kinds of days because it absorbs. It doesn't feel like when you have a sanitary pad where you can literally, you know, kind of get like a diaper rash. So I really like that this absorbed those last few kind of like, you know, like that when you're at the end of your period, like that last bit of flow, but it's not like too excessive where you need a sanitary pad. And so I really like the fact that this absorbed it. It absorbed even like the smell. So it was really nice that it just kind of was just, you know, just amazing because of the fact that it absorbed the smell. I didn't feel like I needed a sanitary pad those last days, and it just kind of grabbed those last like few spottings that I had. So I thought that that was amazing. If you're looking for something like that, I highly recommend these. And like I said, this is antimicrobial, and then you just put it in the wash. I also like the fact that it's black, so that way you're not like, oh my god, ew, because you're looking at the stain. So once I wash these, and I did put them with like in the cold wash with a little bit of Clorox too, it came out nice and clean. I didn't have any issues. You don't see any stains whatsoever. So I really, really love these. And they did send me 2 of them. They sent me this one, which is the beige kind of tan color. The other pair that they sent me is the one that you guys saw in the try on portion, which is the black on black, which I absolutely love black. It just kind of slims you. I just feel like these are so useful, especially when you're on your period. You just want to feel like snug. It helps with those leaks, prevents those leaks. So if you do have a leak, you don't have to worry. Another thing that I really enjoy is that it controls the odor. They're easy to clean. I like the fact that they don't stain because they have that area that is black, so you don't have to worry about if you do get a stain like it looking, you know, bad or anything like that. The stains came out really, really easily. It's also like very environmentally conscious because, like, for example, the last 2 days of my period, I didn't use like any pads or anything like that. I literally just used this, and it just absorbed that small amount of you know, spotting that I had, which was really nice. And that way I didn't have to wear a sanitary pad, and I was just more comfortable wearing this. Let me know, have you tried a period underwear? Have you even heard about this? I did a poll over on my Instagram, and a lot of you guys didn't even know they existed. I feel like this is so amazing and innovative for all those reasons that I mentioned in this video. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. Have you tried a period underwear? Is this something that you're now going to look into? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And yeah, let me know if you guys want any more information. If you have any questions, leave them down below. And I'd love to hear all of your opinions. Thank you so much to Shapermint. Thank you guys so much. If you're new here and you want to subscribe, I'd love for you guys to hit that little red button. I do have my social media down below. Like if this was helpful, comment, share for somebody who might be interested in this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.